ABC 24 News starts right now with breaking news.
We're following breaking news in southwest Memphis this morning. 2 Memphis police officers shot in the line of duty. This is exclusive video from Regional 1 as both of those officers arrived at the hospital this morning. It all unfolded near Horn Lake and Charter. That's just off of Shelby Drive near Jeter Park. We have live team coverage this morning with Ruben Diaz, who is there at Regional 1 with the latest on the officers' conditions. But first, let's head out to Stephen Reels, who is live from the scene with the latest details there. Stephen, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Yvonne. Right now we're standing at the corner of Horn Lake and Shelby Drive, right across the street from where Jeter K-8 is right now, but I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the police presence behind me. Very heavy presence. We just saw MPD's tactical unit leave not too long ago, but right now they've closed all lanes of traffic here on Horn Lake Road, so it's being advised that if you use this on your daily commute, please find another way to go because everything right here is blocked. This happened all around Memphis Fire Station 38. I want you to take a look at your screen right now. This is what the scene looked like when our photographer first showed up on the scene. Very frantic around 2:30 this morning after learning 2 officers were shot in the line of duty. As the investigation from the police continued, police found what was believed to be the suspect's car on Hewlett Road. You can see it on your screen. Hopefully right now this car is riddled with bullet holes. This is just about a quarter of a mile away from where the original scene was at the fire station. But we are still trying to learn much more about what exactly happened today, including what led up to this incident, as well as any suspects involved. But Yvonne, we did reach out to MSCS since Jeter is right here about how this is going to impact the start of school. We're still waiting to hear back on that. But for now, live in Southwest Memphis, I'm Stephen Reels.
Stephen, we appreciate you staying on top of this big breaking and developing story. Both of those officers are at Regional 1 this morning, and this is exclusive video as they were rushed to the emergency room by a convoy of police officers. Ruben Diaz is live outside of Regional 1 this morning with more of what we're learning there. Ruben, good morning.
Good morning, Yvonne. It is a very serious scene here at Regional 1. Let me step aside so you can get an idea of what the scene looks like right now. We did, again, get that video, exclusive video of the police officers arriving at the scene after the incident. And right now at Regional 1, what we can tell you is I went and kind of surveyed the situation. There's about 18 police cars here right now. I was able to see a handful of police officers talking together, congregating in front of the police station. We do not, in front of the hospital rather, we do not know the exact condition of the officers right now. I can tell you that I was able to confirm that the public information officers are inside the hospital right now. No word on when they plan to speak or when they plan to release more information about the condition of the officers. We will, of course, keep you updated as we continue to learn more, and we will bring you live updates all morning long. Live at Regional 1, I'm Ruben Diaz.
Ruben, thank you so much for that report. As you can tell, this is a large, evolving situation, and officers really have blocked off that area. So let's go over now to meteorologist Trevor Burchett with how this will affect your morning commute. Hey, T.
Hey, Yvonne, a big impact down there in southwest Memphis. Again, this is near Shelby Drive and Horn Lake Road. It's actually just to the south of Shelby Drive, right there at Charter Avenue. And again, Jeter K-8 is right there at that intersection. So just forget about traveling that way this morning. Stephen mentioned this is probably going to have an impact on schools there at Jeter K-8. We're waiting to hear back on exactly what's going to happen, but that whole intersection is shut down right now, again, at Horn Lake and Shelby. 3rd Street, Holmes Road, Elvis Presley, or Winchester. Those are your alternates, kind of a box around that scene. But again, you're going to want to avoid this morning. Shelby Drive at Horn Lake, 3rd Street, Holmes, Elvis Presley, or Winchester, all your best alternate routes.
Trevor, thank you for the detours. This morning shooting of 2 Memphis police officers really comes on the heels of another shooting where an officer was shot. You may remember back on March 8th, an MPD police officer was shot on I-240 and South Parkway during a traffic stop. The suspect in that case, Geronimo Key, is charged with attempted murder after that shooting. He pleaded not guilty and recently underwent a mental evaluation. Our coverage of this breaking news story does not stop now. Be sure to check out ABC24.com for the latest information as it comes in. We, of course, will stay on top of it this morning as well. In other news, happening today, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office will conduct a crime reduction operation. Multiple agencies will discuss things like traffic, drugs, and theft. It all starts at 4 at Southwind High School. Remember, just last week, the Shelby County Crime Commission announced that crime is down. But let's take a closer look at that this morning. The numbers are down in the Crime Commission's report because of a 30% drop in vehicle-related crimes like car thefts and thefts from cars, not murders. Memphis City Council member Jerry Green believes that the numbers need context.
I think if you cherry pick any portion of the year, you are likely to get different information. If you know anything about criminal law, then you know in the winter months, crimes goes down.
Concerns about youth crime from Memphians are echoed by City Council, which they plan to address with the new crime board. Also happening today, former Shelby County Criminal Court Judge Melissa Boyd will be back in court for a motion hearing. During her last appearance, she took a plea deal to avoid jail time. She is charged with harassment and coercion of a witness. Boyd was suspended from the bench for using cocaine and marijuana. In her plea deal, Boyd will complete a 28-day rehab program and a 1-year diversion. Starting July 1st, local police will be required to work with ICE officials whenever a person is detained. The bill's sponsor is Memphis Senator Brent Taylor. Taylor says that this law is intended only for people who have already been taken into custody for other reasons. Now, critics say it's an invitation for officers to abuse their power. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee did sign that bill into law yesterday.
Right now, the Mid-South certified most accurate forecast.
5:06 now on this Friday morning. Much quieter weather as we end the work week. That storm system that had brought us all that rain has finally pushed off to the east. Still some showers off the east coast this morning. But for us in Memphis, it's dry, quiet, and clear this morning, and it's going to stay that way through the rest of the afternoon. It is a little cooler this morning. You might want to grab a jacket as you're headed out, especially compared to the last few mornings. It is a bit cooler out there. It's 51 in Dyersburg, 52 in Memphis, 50 in Oxford, and 52 down in Olive Branch. Through the day today, we're talking sunshine, really nice weather, high temperatures up to right around 70 degrees. It will be a little breezy at times, but still pretty nice weather overall. 51 your low tonight, down into the 40s in other parts of the Mid-South, so another pretty chilly night on the way. Temperatures do climb, though, as we get into the weekend, closer to the 70s by tomorrow and Sunday, and then we're looking at highs near 80 as we get into the early portion of next week. So today, sunny and breezy, a little cooler with highs right around 70. Still pretty nice for this time of year. Beautiful weekend weather. Saturday and Sunday both featuring sunshine with highs around 80. We will be near 80 next week. Most of next week is quiet. The one time frame we're going to watch is late Tuesday night. I know I've got the thunderstorm on Tuesday, but that's really going to be more during the nighttime. Most of Tuesday during the day will be dry, but Tuesday night we're going to have some thunderstorms roll through. A couple of showers could continue into Wednesday morning, but it looks like we do clear out pretty quickly after that.
New this morning, the Biden administration announced it's canceling nearly $8 billion in student debt for nearly 300,000 borrowers across the country. Earlier this week, the administration unveiled its plan to cancel student loan debt for more than 30 million Americans. President Biden recently met with borrowers who had their debt canceled. They shared how much of an impact it's made on their life, allowing them to buy homes and even start businesses. Leaders with the Biden administration say that this move is monumental.
This is historic, more than any other administration in history. And it shows the commitment that we have to ongoing change as we fix this broken system.
There will be 3 categories of cancellation. The first will be for more than 200,000 Save Plan borrowers who will get nearly $4 billion in relief. That second group will be more than 65,000 people who are on income-driven repayment plans. This group will actually see more than $49 billion in relief. And that final third group will be made up of 4,600 public servants who will see $300 million in debt relief. White House leaders say so far, just over 4 million borrowers have been approved for this debt cancellation. In a state-by-state breakdown released this February, in Tennessee, more than $25 million has been forgiven, as well as more than $13 million in Mississippi and nearly $9 million in Arkansas. Happening today, MSCS is encouraging students ahead of TCAP testing. They suggest practicing good study habits and getting a good night's rest on Sunday. And during the test, read and listen to all of the instructions very carefully. Make sure that the students answer all of the questions and even go back and check their work. The TCAP will be administered to students starting Monday until the end of the month. Good luck to all of the students who are taking TCAP. For more information on TCAP and stories, you can head on over to our website, abc24.com/now. Time now is 5:10. We continue to follow this breaking news this morning as 2 Memphis police officers shot in the line of duty. This is a live look from that scene near Horn Lake and Charter. We're working to gather more details on the officers' conditions this morning. Also, jurors will be back in court as they deliberate the fate of Cleotha Abston, the man accused of rape and kidnapping. And we are just days away from tax day. What you need to know to get ready after this break.